What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, before we go ahead and hop into today's commentary, just want to run past you guys really quickly about my Twitch channel that I actually live stream on every single day. Now, I know that a lot of you guys probably don't care, and a lot of you guys probably already know about it, but every time I mention it in the beginning of the video, I at least gain like 3 to 4 new followers. So there's still a decent amount of you guys out there who don't know about my Twitch channel and are interested in seeing me live stream. I pub stomp all the time, absolutely stomping out lobbies 24/7. For those who think that I am either a noob, I reverse boost all the time, or whatever your excuse is, come just watch me live. Watch me live. I can't reverse boost if I'm going to be live streaming for 2-3 hours. But I live stream every single day besides Mondays over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description. Alright, now with that out of the way, today I want to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Once again, it seems like a very popular topic with a lot of you guys, and for me as well. I really do enjoy this video game. I've been watching gameplay almost every single day of it from all these other various YouTubers and pub stompers and just regular commentators, and it just looks like a ton of fun, and I'm really excited to try out the beta. But today I want to talk about how this might be the most balanced Call of Duty game we have ever seen. Now, usually in every single Call of Duty game, there's always something that's off, whether it's the perks, the weapons, the map design. It's always something here and there that's going to ruin your experience. But in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, everything looks like it's just meant to be. Everything is just there and it's balanced. Balanced is a very big key word for today's commentary, because having a balanced video game is something that's very complex and hard to do, I would say, because like I said, we've seen years and years and years of Call of Duty video games, 10 plus years, and they rarely ever get it right when it comes to balancing out the video game. There's always an overpowered weapon, there's always an overpowered perk, there's always an overpowered lethal or something like that everybody's going to just pick up, they're going to abuse it, and they're going to use it for the rest of the life cycle until the development studio decides that they either need to nerf it or remove it or whatever the case is. There's always something, and it's a balancing issue with every single thing that goes on with this game. But Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, so far, so good. I'm not going to lie. First off, the streaks look like they're very balanced out. It's not a lot of them that were shown off in the actual reveal trailer, but to be completely honest with you guys, with this new way that you get score streaks, and for those who don't know or didn't watch my previous video, I'll explain it again. Basically, there's no death penalty for dying off of your streaks. They continue through every single death, but the point of the matter is that it's very hard to get some of these score streaks. It's a lot of points that are required to attain some of these things, and sometimes you have to go on like a 15+ streak just to get things like the Chopper Gunner and other various expensive score streaks. And the way that you get these expensive score streaks is by going on kill streaks. The more kill streaks that you go on, if you go on like a 3, 4, 5 kill streak, every kill that you get towards that streak is going to give you additional points, extra points, which means that campers and people who can't go on streaks and people who aren't very experienced or good at the game aren't going to get that bonus with score for getting streaks. And eventually, you know, they're not going to get any of the expensive score streaks because they can't get kills and they can't streak. And honestly, this new system is very balanced to me, because back in all these other video games, let's use Modern Warfare as an example, we have kill streaks. Very simple. You don't move. You hide, you camp a corner, you sit back, you get your kill streak. It's available for all noobs. Any random player can pop on a 7.25 shotgun and get a Harrier, which is only 7 kills. You can easily do that. Get double the claymores, get restock with your claymores and keep them coming. Get a 7.25, lock down a building for the full game, and you'll easily, in one match, you will easily get a Harrier. But with the return of score streaks and seeing it very high, on top of having a timer so you can't abuse and, you know, keep getting score streaks over and over and over again because you have to wait a certain amount of time to get it again, it seems very balanced. And I think that this is going to be a very good change, not only for, you know, new players trying to get better, but for the best players in the game. Basically, Treyarch is encouraging good players to continue to be good, and that's what we wanted for so long. Modern Warfare was all based around the noobs, and that was a massive issue. It seems like Treyarch is more based around the skilled player, and I like to see a return in that. Weapon balancing seems amazing. According to all the YouTubers and Twitch streamers, it seems like the AK-74U is the best submachine gun in the game and probably the best gun overall in the video game, but that could be tweaked and tuned. Other than that, looking at the gameplay and hearing everybody's opinions, all the guns are very equal. You know, they have barely any recoil like they do in Modern Warfare. It's almost like laser beams for each and every gun. They all do damage, which is what I wanted to see. That's what you call balance. I've been asking for this for a very long time, because for those who know and who've been watching my channel for a long time, you know I always reference back to Call of Duty World at War, which is the perfect game to use an example. But every single gun is viable in that video game. I can use a Tommy gun, a PPSH, a Type 100, the MP40, I can use an M1, a Garand, I can use a STG, I can use an MG, a Type. I can use any gun in that video game. It legitimately does not matter what weapon it is, and it will be effective. It will do its job. There's no underwhelming guns. There's no weapons that are just completely pointless to use like there is in Modern Warfare. Everything is effective. Yes, like I said, the AK-74U stands out, very overpowered, but that could be tweaked. As long as all the other guns are right next to it and just as good, it's going to be a very solid game, and that adds a balance. That's going to allow people to not be forced to use one weapon the whole time like in Modern Warfare. It allows you to have a little variety, so you can switch around, you can try different guns, you can have fun, you can camo grind, and you can do things without getting completely annoyed because one person on the other team is using a meta weapon, and you just simply can't beat them because the meta weapon is the best gun in the game. No matter what your skill level is, you're going to get outgunned by the meta weapon. So it seems like the gun balance is going to be very solid in Black Ops Cold War, which is outstanding. And also perk balance. Honestly, perks are probably one of the biggest issues when it comes to any Call of Duty video game because there's always going to be at least one or two that are mandatory for every single class. It doesn't matter what type of class you're rocking, sniper, SMG, AR, regardless of what it is, there's always going to be at least one perk that everybody's going to choose, which is very obnoxious. And the reason why this happens is because there's no perk balance. The perk slots, it's nothing that can counter one another, or nothing that, will make you want to choose one thing over the other. It's literally just one overpowered perk, which we all know, which is the one in Modern Warfare. I don't even think I have to explain that. But there's always one overpowered perk that will outshine every other perk in that same category. And it's not even a question to use anything else. You'll just stick with that one perk, which leaves you with no variety. It doesn't allow you to experiment. It doesn't allow you to change your playstyle. You just pick one perk, which everybody's going to pick, and you call it quits. But Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is looking good. I'll just read off some of the perks right here. For the perk 1 category, there's Engineer, Tactical Mask, and Flak Jacket. Engineer, detect enemy equipment and score streaks through walls. Tac Mask, maximize resistance to flashbangs and stuns. And Flak Jacket, take less damage from enemy explosives. All of those line up perfectly in what you want. It's not like, Tac Mask is in one category, Flak Jacket is in the other category, and the Engineer is in the other perk category. No, they have them all combined in one category, so you have to pick and choose. Do I want to, be better with stuns or flashes, or is the enemy going to be throwing more grenades? What's more important to me? You see what I'm saying? Same thing with perk 2. Scavenger, Quartermaster, and Tracker. Scavenger obviously replenishes ammo. Quartermaster recharges equipment for 25 seconds, which is the same exact thing as Restock in Modern Warfare. And Tracker is basically the same thing as Modern Warfare as well, where you see the enemy's footsteps and stuff like that, and you could actually see them where they're at. But it makes sense to me. Scavenger and Quartermaster, you have to pick and choose. Would I rather have, ammo drop on the ground for me that I can constantly pick up? Or would I rather have my equipment recharge and get my tacticals and grenades a lot faster than usual instead of running out completely and not having any more? You have to pick and choose your ammunition. And then same thing for perk 3. Amazing. Cold-Blooded, Ghost, and Ninja. Cold-Blooded is what we all know. You can't be seen by AI-controlled streaks. Ghost, same thing as we all know. You're not showing up on the minimap. And Ninja, which is also another important perk as well, which allows you to be silent and your footsteps aren't as loud. All amazing things. You have to pick and choose. Would I rather not be on the minimap? Or would I rather not have footsteps? Or would I rather just not have streaks look at me? It's so many different options that you had to pick from, and they're all very crucial elements when it comes to a Call of Duty video game. I love the perk selection. I absolutely love it. The balance in this game is out of this world, guys. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I haven't even played the game, and like I said, I'm still going to try to reserve my feelings and not get too hype about it until I actually get to try it out and it's handed out to the public because, these events are a lot different than, going into a public match with a bunch of casuals who are going to play the game a couple of times a month. It's a completely different experience, completely different ball game. But I really do think that the balancing in this game is perfect. Weapon balance, perk balance, everything balance. It's what I've been waiting for so long. We haven't seen a Call of Duty game with good balance in ages. Black Ops 4, unbalanced. Modern Warfare, unbalanced. Call of Duty World War II, all of these games are unbalanced. And here we are with Black Ops Cold War. And I finally think we are going to see a game that is overall completely balanced and completely good to play with nothing that's going to top the other. But let's hope I didn't just jinx myself. I pray to God that when this beta finally drops and we try it out, I'm not going to be disappointed. But I really do have some high hopes for this game. I'm really hoping that it's going to turn out good. I have faith in Treyarch. And honestly, I'm just excited to see a game that's just going to be all around decent. I haven't played a Call of Duty game where I can actually mess around with a bunch of weapons without having to want to go meta. No, as a sweat, as you guys know me as a tryhard, I like to, grind a lot. I like to sweat a lot. I like to play competitively. When I play Call of Duty games nowadays, in order to do good or in order to compete, you gotta go with the meta. Always, whether it's perks, weapons, it really doesn't matter. You just have to follow the meta or else you're going to get out of line and they're going to kill you. But when I go back and play games like Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty World at War, games like that, there is not really any meta. You can use whatever gun you want, you can use whatever perks you want, and you could still vibe out and completely dominate lobbies. It feels good to be able to have some variety. And I've been craving that for a very long time. I've been wanting to see variety in the more recent Call of Duty game, but for some reason the developers, they just can't do it right. So let's just hope this is the year that we're going to finally see a decent Call of Duty video game. But guys, if you enjoyed today's commentary, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. By all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have a Discord and a Twitter. Both those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live stream some video games, you can follow me over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.